Hey people, it's Steel Gamer, and I wanted to bring attention to a toxic streamer I had found. Now, I was just watching this person stream, and he got into it with a viewer of his, and after he kicked him out because he was arguing with him for an hour, he trashed this kid for an hour, or this person for an hour, and called him a liar. And when the person called him out and challenged him, he backed down, then booted him from the stream, and then started calling the kid a coward because he wouldn't go into Discord. Let me give you a quick update to what is going on, because first I want you to see who this is. Now, I may get a copyright strike against this. He may take this down for personal reasons, whatever. I'm not really worried about it, because people like this are cowards. So I'll let you know who this is, and I'll kind of talk over him, so you get the gist of what's going on.
Hey, got to go. Good luck. Thanks, man. That's your soundbite.
Okay, so
all your secondaries and your highest one.
let me
That does sound like it could be pretty
interact with this. Turn this down a little bit.
Anyway, if you have base verse yellow, all your crit master, we've got a
Okay,
verse.
so what basically happened in the stream to sum up? Now, what I'd like to see him do is, because I went into the stream and he thought I was the other kid because the other kid had my picture. So what happened was a lot of people take my picture, they take my name, things like that. So people think they're, I'm that, whatever. That I'm open about that on my channel. There's no hiding that. Like, you can't tell me that without sounding freaking stupid. So anyway, and everybody knows that when I explain something, I explain the full story, so you get all viewpoints, not just one-sided asshats like this. Because unlike the other person, I challenged him to go into Discord, and he freaking kicked me out too. And he started calling me or him or whoever you want to call it cowards. So let me explain what the issue here is. Okay, so first of all, he's streaming. You have to understand, he's streaming WoW retail version. Now, somebody came in and made a comment about WoW retail. That's all they did, was they made a comment on why they stopped playing. He turned his viewers, him and his viewers turned against the person, and he started calling the person a liar without knowing any information, doesn't have any of the facts, and nothing happened. He has no clue about any of this. And what he decided to do was call the kid a liar. So the kid started, saying, well, how do you know? Well, that just doesn't happen. This kid's a fucking meat stick. That was the insult that the friggin' kid was using. It's something that I say a lot. So it's just really funny because, obviously the kid was a viewer of mine, or, on my friends list or something like that, because he's using the same stuff that I say, which isn't uncommon. But anyway, the point is, back to this asshole. I love retards like this simply because they're so hypocritical and so full of themselves that because they're streaming and they think they're prominent, that they think they can just get away with anything. He made the mistake of talking to me, which now prompts me to make the video because I'm now directly involved, because I went in and I told him, I'll go into Discord with you. I'm not him, but I'm like him. I'll go in and I'll tell you how it is because I watched what happened. This kid was twisting around everything and backpedaling, and then saying other people were backpedaling, and then tried playing victim. So here is basically what happened. The kid came in and said I had a problem with the game. The quest line broke or something like that because he abandoned a quest. Later on, that turned into, he said the game was glitched when it's right in print. Alright, so anyway, second thing, that's not what he said. What we said was the quest broke because I abandoned it, and it took Blizzard about a year to fix that. Now, I've had similar problems with the class hall and things like that, so for him to say that shit doesn't happen, I'd like to see him try to tell me that. And so basically, he then went on to start calling the kid a liar. When the kid finally retaliated and says, okay, you want to call me a liar? I have the emails and everything to prove it. Put up $1,000 and I'll provide all the proof. Now, this is after he kept saying, prove it, you're a liar, you're a liar, you're a liar. The only one that made the claim in here that somebody was a liar was him. And by his own accord and his own wording, he said the first person to make a claim is the one who needs to provide the proof. So he backpedaled on that when he got called out. He got called out on 6 things by this person. And I don't know if this person's been watching my videos and how they pick stuff apart, but he's pretty much doing exactly everything I would do, which is what I'm telling you now. So anyway, what wound up happening was he called the kid a liar. The kid says, I will post the proof. I'll forward you the emails, which you can't. Anybody that knows, if you're forwarding an email, you can't fake the email if it's been forwarded because of who it's from. And so what wound up happening was he denied that. Then, so what this kid does is a typical retard. He wants to manipulate everything so everything is done his way, but he will refuse to compromise with anybody on doing something for them. He wants it done. He wants it done. He wants it done. He wants it done. And the kid's like, no, you answer my. He wants a question answered, but the kid asked him a question. He's like, he expected an answer first. When he got asked a question first, he refused to do it. Then he's like, come to Discord. The kid's like, I'm not going to Discord. We're going to do this right out in the open. And most likely, my guess on why you want to do that in the chat is because he was probably having it recorded. And what wound up happening was, first of all, he timed him out, which is cowardice in general, because and he's like, don't ever come on my effing stream again, blah, blah, blah. And the kid just said, don't stream. I said that to the kid too. If you don't want somebody in your stream, don't stream, period. If you are streaming
I didn't necessarily dislike any of Fix's expansion, but
I'm just trying to see if he's still talking about it, because he kept talking about it about a half an hour. No, not a half an hour, sorry. He kept talking about the kid who he told to leave the stream and banned him for about 20 minutes after. That's typical. I've made comments about, I've made videos about how moderators and people in stream do that. They're cowards. They bully people, ban them, and then we'll have an entire conversation about what they don't like, yet they're the ones that cause the problem because they don't like what somebody says. So this is a stream, but he made the mistake of booting me out when I told him I'll go into. I told him right up the bat, I'm not him, but I'll go into Discord with you. And he's like, until you're ready to go into Discord, blah, 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 blah. I can't even get into their Discord. I literally tried going into their Discord. I can't do it. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But the point here is that it was just really funny and hypocritical, and it's really sad that streamers can actually pull this shit and get away with it, because this kid not only lied about the kid, he said stuff that wasn't true, timed him out, and kept bullying him afterwards. On top of that, the entire stream, and his whole comment is, well, there's a bunch of people disagreeing with you. That does not matter if anybody disagrees or how many people disagree with you. It's not going to change anything. So apparently, because he thinks it didn't happen, it must not have happened. I'd like to see him try to say that about my videos, because I have the videos open, and you can't even talk to these people, because what happens is he'll refute the video evidence. He'll say, oh, it's a player mistake. And what I have a problem with in WoW, and what I've gone over in my videos, is that the quests are not actually categorized, and they're not. This kid said they were. And the kid that challenged the kid that he booted out, challenged him, saying, open up your quest log and show where it has a header. Legion. Now, I don't know if he called it a header, but that's what it's called in the journal. The journal will have a header. So any Legion quest, and I've gone over this in my video, I've made videos and stuff like this. Now, I've had a problem similar to breaking quests. Now, whether or not that's a player or not, that's bad game design that's even allowed to happen. So a bunch of WoW players don't seem to understand this. They blame the player instead of Blizzard. Blizzard is completely at fault for making the quests that screwed up to the point where they can break. And again, I've done many a video on this. And anybody that wants to challenge me on that, I don't really give a fuck. They can go fuck themselves. But to say the game developer is not at fault on that, and just to totally attack players, and then lie about them, and then kick them out of your stream after you bullied them, and when challenged you back down, and then you call them a coward, he refused to challenge. The kid said, I have no problems. I will post this stuff up. So when the kid he demanded the kid go this person lied. He said that stuff can't be transmitted through YouTube. Yes, it absolutely can. So that's a statement and a lie in itself. But the point, let's see if he's talking here. So the point here is that he was challenged, and then he backed down, and then tried to turn the entire situation and flip it around as he was the victim. And it was complete circular logic with him. Anything you said, he did the opposite, and then put that on you and then say, you're a coward, I don't like that, I fucking hate this, I don't want to see your face on my stream again. I have a right mind to get a bunch of people just to go to his stream to piss him off. Because if you are publicly streaming, and you don't like somebody coming into your stream, don't stream. That's how it works. Because if you don't like somebody, nobody's holding a gun to your head, you can boot them out. But to point blank tell somebody, I don't want to see your face in my stream again, the kid flipped out because he got challenged. And then when the kid refused to do what he wanted, because he wasn't doing anything that was asked of him, he wanted everything done for him. And then he basically had the balls to tell the kid he didn't compromise. He was not compromising. The person outright point blank said, I will send you all of this information up front right here on stream. What more? And he wanted to go to Discord. Asking somebody to go into Discord is shady, especially somebody like this. Because I've had people go into Discord with me and they fucked with me. But I'm aware of that, so that's on me. I don't really care. But the point behind this is, This kid is so arrogant and so full of himself and such a friggin' meat stick that he can't even accept he's wrong, and then he can't be wrong about being wrong. He was challenged and backed down, and then when the kid refused to go into Discord, he acted like he was the victim. You were not taking the challenge. The kid point blank stated, I will put everything right in chat and tell you exactly where to go, and I'll forward you the emails. That still wasn't good enough. Let's go to this. It's the only way we can do it. See, we was trying to manipulate the kid, and when the kid wouldn't let him manipulate him, which is good for him, he got mad and big booted him out of the stream. He booted me out of the stream when I told him I'll go into Discord with you because I was watching that entire conversation. He flipped out on me. It was just hilarious. So if he went into Discord, I wouldn't have made this video. And again, he'll probably copyright strike this video because God forbid you can't have this. You can't have him doing this. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out in the open, and that's who this is. Let me see if I can find out who this is. Actually, you know what? I'd rather not. I don't want to give it away. I just wanted you to see this person's face and who this is. So we can't really copyright strike it because there's no names, there's no personal information, things like that. But this kid's a douchebag. He's a moron. He's a troublemaker, and he is a coward because he refused to go into Discord with me right after he bitched about somebody not going into Discord with him. He refused to take a challenge and then told somebody they can't take a challenge. Back it up. He cannot back up a single thing he's saying, and he made the mistake of saying that to me. Well, that's all there is to this. TL Gamer signing off. Have a good day or night wherever you guys are.